sex does not determine, like, the only thing does not determine, like, a relationship and how much that bond is.
You will never fall out of love with your ex. You still always will love that person. So the fact that you still are friends, something's gonna happen eventually. You know what I'm saying? So even with the healthy boundaries, screw the healthy boundaries. That's it. My name is Jackson Caleb. I'm a future Too Hot to Handle contestant. You know what I'm saying? I'm 22. I do security and also content creation, and I'm glad to be on the show.
Hi, I'm Nez. I'm 23. I'm a student, and I was on the previous podcast, and I'm glad to be back.
My name is Zahira. I work with kids part-time, and 23, and I was here last time, and I'm glad to be back this time as well.
Hi guys, I'm Hash. I'm back on the show. I'm 23 years old, and I like to work out, and for work, I am in real estate.
I am Gideon, but I go by Giddy, 26 years old, originally from Ghana. I'm a case manager at Airco.
Would you rather be with a partner that makes $50K a year and is loyal to you, or a millionaire that only comes home once a week?
I would probably choose the 50K, because at the end of the day, if you still have that 50K, if they're a millionaire, you can hit your ride, get off the boat, you know, they're the one that's in control. So it's like, I'd rather just not have that control factor above my head, because it's, you know, it's very common with people with even the little things. So I'd rather have the latter. I'll take the 50K a year, because at the end of the day, we could do something with that 50K, or you can become a millionaire. We don't have to be a millionaire and treat me like that. No, thank you. Oh, thank you. Or I'll take the gifts first and then, you know, papers after. Yeah. But I'm not going to stay. Not going to stay. I will leave. We'll come home and I will be gone. So yeah, I already make my choice.
You know, I would go with the millionaire, because I can take a little toxicity, you know what I'm saying? And then once I'm tired of it, like done, depending on how much this millionaire gave me, I'm set. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
Oh. I'll go with the 50K then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. If I ain't getting none, then you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Never mind.
I think I'm gonna go with a 50K as well, because, you know, once you have loyalty, I mean, you pretty much have everything. You can build up together, you know? So, yeah, rather than go with millionaire and get treated like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 50K as well. Kind of the same thing they were saying. Just, I would take loyalty over any dollar amount. I don't think it's worth all the, like, emotional and mental stress and all those kind of things. And if you look at, like, celebrities even, like, they never stay together really that long. Everyone kind of always expects celebrity couples to end, and usually there's some kind of, like, amount of money that they have to, like, pay off that person, if it's, like, in legal fees or something they negotiated. And I don't know. I just don't want money to be the core of my relationship. So
Definitely helps.
Yeah, in fact.
That one.
Yeah, I'll take the 50K. We gonna be chilling. 50K, she can spend on herself. I'll still provide, and we gonna be cool. You know, get a couple cribs, shit like that. But millionaires does sound cool too, cause like sure, you know what I'm saying? Like sure, you know, millions, that's billions. You know what I'm saying? But now, real talk, I'll take 50K better than we just build, like my homie down over there said. But yeah.
Would you rather be famous for something embarrassing or completely unknown your whole life?
Talk to him.
Ooh, hold on. I don't want to be famous for anything embarrassing, because when you actually deep it, a lot of the most influential people in the world are like not really known like that, and like they're making moves in the back. And I want to be that type of person, like making like solid moves, like even like when you go on like a movie set and things like that. Like you see like the actors on on camera and things like that, but there's some serious people working in the back that you don't know about, and like they actually bring the art to you, you know. So I want to be that type of person. I don't want to. If it's to be known for something good, that's fine, but like not like something embarrassing, you know. Like there's no importance to that.
Yeah, I'm cool with a little embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hey, bro. She said Hack Tour. She living her best life now. So man.
Who did you say?
She said Hack Tour.
Make fun of her bag.
Yeah, and now she getting her bag. So I'm like, okay, I'll do something a little embarrassing. I don't care, bro. As long as I get my best life out of it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
I would say, forgotten is crazy. I would not want to be forgotten, at least, because when I die, I want people to remember me. But at the same time, yeah, no, I'll take a little embarrassment. Like that's fine. I actually went viral for crying on TikTok.
Damn.
For crying, and it was mad embarrassing because I thought nobody was gonna see it. The 13.4 million, that's cool. I was like, and I'm crying like hard, like my face is red and I'm crying hard. And I was like, that was on accident. That was fully on accident. Like I posted it thinking nobody was gonna see it at like 1 a.m. or like I got off of work. I had a hard day at work or something. And I saw this video and it was like really like, it was hope, they call it hopecore. And so it was like really positive. And I started crying so hard. And then everybody was like, bruh, like, and then it made the Instagram reels. And then the things people were saying, you already know it was fucked up, but I was like, damn, like y'all suck. Like y'all are kind of mean, you know what I mean? But
you just said that you would be okay with doing something.
well, yeah, but like, yes, like, but it's already because it's already happened. So it's like it's already happened. So it's like I can be like, yeah, I'm okay with that because it's already happened. And it's not like I'm famous for it. Like everybody forgot about it the next couple days after it got a certain amount of views and stuff. So it's like people move on.
Were you looking for attention when you posted that?
No. Well, the last time I went viral was like a couple years ago. So I was like, I don't really care. No one's gonna. I'm not a famous person and I'm not an influencer. So I'm not thinking people are gonna see my stuff. I'm thinking that maybe like my friends are, that people that follow me. That's like what, 10 people maybe at a time. Not 13.4 billion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, that was not planned and it happened overnight and it hasn't happened yet again. Thank God.
You like go viral for the weirdest stuff.
Yes, the algorithm is exactly yeah. Yeah.
I did a growl. That shit got like
Yeah, that shit. Oh, yeah. See, you just go. Oh, that was.
I said.
That was it.
I said. And then it went back. I was like,
That's pretty good though.
Yeah,
It sounds really good. I'd say, I mean, I personally already like live my life kind of in a subtle way. Like nobody really knows what's going on in my life and I kind of like it that way. I feel like there's less issues, less problems. I get to monitor and control like the energies I absorb and stuff. And so I don't know if I would really want to be known for something embarrassing, just even if like it was just like a one time embarrassment and like, cause like I don't know, like I don't want to be like seen out and it's like, oh, do that thing again, and it's like, okay, like, you know, I just want to be able to like go somewhere with people that I, you know, hang out with and like not be like bombarded or anything. But
Yeah, people are gonna be like, oh my God, start crying.
I mean, could you cry on command though, low-key?
No, maybe.
No, for me personally, I don't really care about fame and stuff. So I would rather be unknown, peaceful, by myself, doing what I do, you know, going out and about in peace, not having to worry about looking behind my back or like wearing certain things because of certain areas because I'm famous, you know what I'm saying? Or like spending hella money on like bodyguards, like I'm good, you know what I'm saying? We got guns for a reason, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd rather like keep my dignity. I ain't trying to do no humiliation rituals.
Would you rather inherit a huge amount of money but lose all your friends, or stay at your current financial status with the same social circle?
this is actually a really tricky question because it's like there's a lot of gaps in like both sides, because for the inheriting and like losing friends, I think almost anytime anyone comes into money, they always lose people. There's always like these little tests along the way that you're gonna like see people's actual characteristics, like, oh, are they just trying to hang out with me more because I have more money and I can always cover the bill, XYZ. So then that person kind of falls off because you realize you're being used. But then you have the other side where it's like no one, unfortunately, like human instinct is most of us are never satisfied with what we have. So we're always going to be inspired to go for more. So I don't think most people would be okay with being just like stagnant where they're at. And if you want, you know, certain things in life, like a house, kids, all those types of things, you need a certain amount of income. And so I know like baseline, like most people, especially like my age, are like kind of creeping into making a good amount of money. Maybe they can live on their own, but like, yeah, I don't know. I would have to say I would just stay with where I'm at because I don't want no friends. It's lonely at the top, like they say.
Wait, can we keep our own friends still though? Like the ones, can we choose? No?
No.
Not at all?
Would you rather?
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I would just rather just keep, I'm cool with what, I'd rather just keep going up, for real. I'd just keep it naturally, but Yeah, nah, I would just keep it naturally. Simple. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Think about it for a second.
Yeah, no, because that would be weird. Because, like, nah, that's a lot of, like, trauma with money. And you're going to be in pain, but you're rich. You know what I'm saying? That's weird. That's weird activities, I think. For real. It ain't gonna
Sometimes
do
when you
nothing.
have a lot and you don't have anyone to share it with, like you're kind of like, damn, I have all this money. Like,
Facts.
what do I do? And then people just start making these dumb, weird purchases. Like, I'm gonna get a tiger. Why?
Or I'm gonna buy. Yeah, or they're like, I'm gonna buy a new wife.
yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I'm lonely. This girl will stay with me for as long as I pay her bills and that sort of stuff. Like,
That shit lonely, though.
yeah,
That
it
shit
is
empty.
lonely. It is.
Like, she could be the baddest thing
Yeah.
in the world, but that shit lonely as hell.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Bro, that the boys? What?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, no, that's real. I'd rather have a mansion and have my friends in it. You know, so not even a mansion, an apartment. Yeah. My friends will be like, "Hey, you got a foldable couch?" They're like, "That's crazy." You know what I mean? Like, it's about the little things for real.
You can always get new friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
I do.
No, bro. You can always.
I just knew, bro.
If you lonely, go outside, make some new friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you
But
stay
don't you
work.
think that the friends you make when you have money, it takes a lot longer to know if those friendships are as genuine?
That's yeah.
So it's not really like, oh, I lost this one, I can just replace them real quick. It's like when you have a friend for a while and you guys been writing, they've seen you at your lowest, all of a sudden you're at your highest, and someone just comes along. They're there because you're at your highest. But imagine if you were at your lowest, would they be there?
You can make a
Yeah, but they don't have to know how much you make.
They're
But I mean, they're gonna know. He just said you inherit.
there will be some.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna tell everybody I meet, hey, I just inherited $18 million. You know what I'm saying?
Just your appearance, but they're gonna know how you talk, how you move.
But I was still dressed in gym clothes. You know, they don't have.
You got a big ass gym shark package.
The way you're talking right now,
Gym shark ain't see.
the way you're talking right now, you're not gonna be quiet when you're rich.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I just said like.
Just give it a little.
Friends don't last forever anyway, so like your friends that you currently have down, they don't last forever.
Well, they will die.
I've lost a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying? So like,
You don't have one friend from childhood.
Integrity, bro.
from childhood,
Yeah.
I got like two, but
Those are the
not forever though. People switch up.
He telling y'all that y'all ain't gonna be friends.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Somebody said that.
I will stay with my friends that I have now. Yeah, I mean, if you build something, like you can't just throw it all away just for a dollar, you know. They've seen you at your lowest, whatever it is. They've seen it all. So, yeah.
You can make.
They say who you have around you, right, determines like where you're gonna be, right? So if I'm confident in friends that I have around me that they're influential in a way that can like really help me, then I'm gonna keep them. I'm not gonna bargain on like people that I don't know because I have like some few dollars in my account, you know, like. This guy, it's still on the, bro. Yeah. But yeah, bro, yeah, integrity over everything, bro. Yeah.
It's hard to like make time for other people. So it's like when people make time for you, it's like a big deal. So
You can make
Yeah.
time for everybody with $13 million.
can you, bro? Can you? Imagine.
Keep going back.
Do you think about it. People that don't even have $13 million, and it's hard for them to make time with their family and friends. You think Kim Kardashian is spending time with her friends all the time? No. No, and they're still rich as can be, but guess what?
Would you rather be with someone who's very close to their ex, but has healing boundaries, or someone who completely cut off their ex, but has unresolved issues?
Don't twist the question, bro. If there's healthy like boundaries, right? I think that's.
Hey, would you rather be friends with an ex?
Be honest.
Bro, I just go with the healthy one. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Cause regardless, the X is there. So I'd rather go with like the healthy boundary one, and like just keep it controlled, right?
I think the question. Okay, so I think the question is getting very mixed up. So on one end, it's you have someone who is in contact and friends with their ex, but there's a boundary. Like they know that they're just friends. I don't know how much I believe that. Anyway, on the other side, there's the person's completely cut off with their ex, but they come to your new relationship with like issues, like unresolved stuff, toxicity. There's probably things the ex did that now they kind of just assume that you're gonna do because someone else did them like that. And honestly, I don't like either choice because I think if you didn't work out with someone, you didn't work out for a reason. Maybe if it was something where it was just a talking stage and it just never evolved anywhere, I could chill with that. But if it was like you dated this person for like 6+ months, like no, like there's no reason for you to be that close. There's no reason to have that contact. How do I know that what you guys finished isn't like unresolved and that you're kind of just using me temporarily as a placeholder and then you're just gonna fall back? So I don't think there should be any type of like communication. But on the other end, sometimes when people enter a new relationship, like some people are willing to be like, oh, like we'll work through like the baggage that we both have together. But a lot of people in this day and age, as soon as things get difficult, like any sign of struggle, like they're ready to go. So it's just like both sides are not really like super ideal for anyone. I would definitely try and take the more healthy route with the person being friends with the ex, but like I don't know. I don't trust people that can be friends with an ex. I feel like there's always a way that someone falls back.
You can be whoever you want to be. You can be friends with whoever you want to be. You can be. Well, yeah. That's how the world works. Like, if you're gonna be friends with your ex, that's fine. I don't know what y'all had going on. And on top of that, if it's a healthy breakup, that's fine. That's cool. Because then now I know that like when we break up, it won't be as messy, or depending on what I bring to the table and when we see what's going on. But if you have, I think it's a very good sign of maturity. I don't want to say if you're friends with your ex, but y'all are cool.
Yeah.
I see that as a very good sign. Because it's like, okay, yeah, you have a sense of boundaries, but you're also not like, because then I'm gonna be used as a one upper. Yeah. I'm not here to be a one upper, first of all, and I'm gonna ask if you're not a healthy person, and it gets to the point where you're like at the point where it's like we can't be together. I'm gonna ask your ex, or if your ex is telling me that you're a certain type of person, then I'm gonna listen to that. Because if you're friends with your ex, then that's a good sign. But if y'all are like,
are you not sure that the ex would kind of like try and influence? Like some exes are preying on their ex's downfall.
Hey, guess what? We'll find out.
That's true.
We'll find out. I'm just being honest. If you want to be friends with your ex, that's fine. We can all be friends. That's cool. Because I'm gonna, we gotta be friends.
Does not work.
But that's okay. But he's saying, would you rather? And I would rather choose the person that has healthy boundaries with someone they've already been with.
If you're choosing that, like, why have doubts?
Say I'm friends with my ex, right? Mm-hmm. And there's nothing going on, and we're cool, and they, like, will come to say, like, for example, if they come to, like, a family party or something. I'm not finna be like, oh, don't talk to him. I'll be like, yeah, this is my ex. He's here. Like, yeah. Feel however you want to feel. Do what you got to do, because, you're still my boyfriend or whatever. So it's like, there's nothing going on with that person. I'm not gonna hide about anything going on with that person. Mm-hmm. Like, I've always been the type of person, like, you can ask, I'll answer. So it's like, you can ask, I'll answer. And it's going to be healthy. It's going to be something we need to talk about if it is that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're friends with their ex. I'm going to have doubts, of course. Who wouldn't? I'm human. I'm in a relationship with a person that's friends with the person they were in a previous relationship with. That's human nature. But when it comes to how I feel about situations, yeah, that's up to me. So if I feel like I can't trust that person, then I should not be there. That's how I feel.
Let me talk to y'all, man. Listen. You never fall out of love with your ex. You still always will love that person. So the fact that you still are friends, something's going to happen eventually. You know what I'm saying? So even with the healthy boundaries, screw the healthy boundaries. That's shit. It's not going to, you know what I'm saying? So I would rather her not have any contact with her ex, and then we work with the issues, so that's just going to make our relationship stronger.
You have that patience?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. No, I'm not even trying to be funny.
No, real talk.
That's real, yeah.
Real talk. Like, we can work through the issues. If it makes us stronger, it's worth it in the end.
Because some
what
men
if it
are
makes
really
you-
quick to say that, but then as soon as the girl has like, I'll say like maybe like a flare up, like something kind of triggers her or something.
They're like,
then
this
it's
bitch is crazy.
Yeah, she's this bitch is
There's always gonna be that little bit of love there because you never really truly fall out of love with.
Don't mean
You
I'm
you really
boning.
believe that? Because I'm still friends with some of mine.
Yeah, well, you
I'm
probably
cool-
still got
I'm
love
cool
for
with
some.
it.
No.
But yeah,
Genuinely,
but
and I don't fault
no.
them on
Why
anything.
would I be in love?
First-hand experience.
Yeah, why would I be in love with somebody that cheated on me?
Oh,
No.
for me, I've never been cheated
Oh,
on.
I got cheated on. So like we could be cool.
I
but
feel
you're
like
not-
soul ties with the ex. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it, but like a little piece of you will always kind of love that person.
Very clear to say
If you were in those guts, you will always.
See, there we go. See, there we
You're
go.
bringing it back to
See, nigga, that's not what we're talking.
people throw their bodies out, have sex with people one time,
And you
have
leave a
friends
little
with.
piece of your soul with them.
No, you do. Like their energy. Their energy, it's an
yeah.
exchange. But what I'm saying is sex does not determine, like, the only thing does not determine, like, a relationship in how much that bond is.
You can think about an ex all you want. Well, are you gonna go call them? Are you gonna go be with them? No, because you're not with that person for a reason. So you could do whatever you want. You can feel however you want. Have nostalgia. You can miss dick. Dick is everywhere. That's fine. Whatever. But you know who it's attached to, and you know you don't want to see that person.
If every day people do what they feel like, bro, this world would not be you would not
Yes.
live here, bro.
Yes,
You
that's
know?
fair.
So,
But
like-
I'm just saying, with the ex thing, I would rather have no contact.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's it. I
There's
respect
a
that.
risk of somebody falling back in love with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Is that from
Okay.
experience?
Is that from? Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
I haven't fallen back in love, but like, I did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, someone fell back in love with you.
They were like, I miss you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dangerous game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So with what you just said, right, with that piece of information, are you like relating that experience like to is that like a general
I've
experience?
heard so many stories of that happening. So it's like, it's not just me. It's
Right.
everybody else too. So I'm like,
Not everybody.
Well, most people.
Right. So the fact that those things are there does not.
Percentage where it doesn't happen. But you hear more stories of it happening than not
Hey,
happening.
this is just traumatized, bro.
Don't let the toxicity get y'all.
Honestly, f- everything they said. If you friends with your ex, somebody gonna catch feelings again. It's most likely, maybe, however, actually, nah, it's not even a gender thing. Somebody gonna fall. I think it's stupid people who are friends with their ex because deep down, you still fiend that person. You really do. And if it's not sexual, it's something about them that will end up sexual because we're human, just like animals. Squirrels chase nuts, men do too, and women do it too. Oh God, though, jokes aside.
He said, nah.
Nah. So I would rather just be with somebody that maybe has a little bit of trauma. Cause deep down, like we all know, we all been hurt. If it's not a relationship, it's something else. So some people. Whoa, sorry, I'm an immigrant. Whoa, people gonna get hurt anyways, and they gonna have baggage anyways. Whether it's with somebody or if it's family or work or they failed at something and really hurt them, they need the motivation to get back up. People gonna get hurt. Pain is a very important part of life, and it's
Can I
really
ask you the same question I asked him?
what.
Do you have the patience to be with someone who like has all that baggage?
It's subjective to the person and how bad I really want them. But if I'm talking to somebody, I'm not with this hookup culture. So if I'm talking to somebody, real talk, and I'm really into them and they hurt or something because of an ex, I would give it a chance. I would, real talk. A man can, like when he was talking about soul tie, that shit is real. But the only time a man can feel that soul tie connection is if he's in somebody's guts. However, a woman a woman is not gonna sleep with you. She doesn't have some type of an emotion towards you, and it doesn't have to be. Wait, 1 second. Like, listen. Look, because and that emotion doesn't have to be like love or something. You gotta be like really attracted to somebody. That shit gets you stimulated. A woman needs to be stimulated in order to do something with you. You know what I'm saying? A man, though, on the other hand, I mean, also it's subjective. Not all men are the same. Not all women are the same. But I'm talking about the masses, the majority. Men can like anything. I ain't gonna lie. Like if a bee has a fat ass, like I just might. You know what I'm saying?
Bring that ass here.
Would you rather have a partner who over communicates every thought, literally every thought, or a person who rarely discusses their feelings?
Sorry, I'm yelling.
Lord have
I'm
mercy.
yelling, but
Lord have mercy.
I think I'd rather go with like the over communicator, cause then we can tone it down. Like no, for real. Like I'd rather like you tell me everything, like whatever it is, your day, this, and we can tone it down. Okay, like this is something I would like to know. This is something you can keep to yourself, rather than like trying to bring something out of somebody, like trying to have somebody communicate when they don't want to or they don't have the skills to, is very, very tough. Like very tough. So me, I'd go with the first option. Like we can talk about whatever, and I'll let you know what I like to know. Like, and then we can work from there.
A lack of communication killed my last relationship, so I'll go with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because I'd rather know everything that's going on in your head than wonder, and then being it brought up later. And yes, because you need to communicate what you feeling. You can't just hide stuff, because then nobody's gonna know what's happening, and it's gonna fall apart, which it did.
It brings assumptions and other things too.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this. If you're dealing with somebody nonchalant, dump that nigga now. Now! Do it now! Because I learned that it took a lot to learn. Dump that nigga now. Because you want to be all nonchalant and mysterious? Fuck no, he's either retarded. And no offense, I don't like to use that word, but literally, or he's doing some foul shit and you should not know about it and you don't know about it because he's not saying it. Because he's nonchalant. No, that just know how to keep a secret. Okay? Okay. But I will say I would choose an over communicator because as somebody that's dealt with a lot of people that are nonchalant or try to play like, oh, I'm this and that, are like really the most emotional people you'll ever meet. And they just don't want to communicate because they've communicated in the past and they just don't want to do that anymore. And, and they're not honest about not wanting to do that anymore. And, if you're an understanding person like me and you keep trying to be understanding, I'd rather have an over communicator because people that keep shit inside, that's a wall that sometimes you don't even really know is ever going to come down. So I would rather do an over communication because like what he said, you can tone it down and be like, hey, you don't have to tell me all this all the time, And if their partner is fine with that, they'll be like, oh yeah, like, okay, that's fine. I don't have to communicate everything, Because like if you have that trust, then yeah, communication's already there. You're already at the next step. So I'd rather take that than somebody that doesn't want to communicate or doesn't feel like they need to communicate a lot of things because then that could also be a problem later on. If you ask for it and they're like, why wouldn't I want to know, So answer that question.
I'd probably take the over communicator, but the thing is, I also get like really overwhelmed, like when someone's just like, whoa, I'm like, whoa, like, okay, let's take a second. Let's process everything you just said. Some people like sometimes, I don't know, like tell you they're late and then tell you like from the start of their morning, everything that happened and why it came to the point that they're late. And you're like, okay, I just need to know that you were late. But like and so to me, it's too much. But I also can't do the other side where I'm just sitting there guessing like, oh, why are you not talking to me for like 2 hours? Like, oh, I thought we were hanging out. You didn't say anything. And it becomes kind of like your mind takes over and your mind leads the relationship because you're like, okay, I'm just going to start assuming their actions because they never tell me. And then that kind of takes away from the person because you're kind of just giving them, I don't know, the thoughts that you want them to be thinking in a way. So I would probably take the over communicator. Yeah, if I had to choose, like I would like someone who just has a good communication style. Tells me like, oh, I'm gonna be out with the boys, like I'll be back at this time, and like we don't have to talk like the whole time that you're out. I don't expect you to be texting or anything. That's fine. You get home, we can talk, like, but I don't need you to be like, oh, now we're going to this bar. Now we're going to, bro, chill. Like, I already know, like, you know, like you're gonna have the debrief like when they come home, like, bro, something crazy happened, babe, like da 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 da. So it's just like I don't need anything. So yeah, definitely the over communicator, because like they said, you can try and like negotiate with them to tone it down.
Nice. For me, I would rather be with an over communicator because I'm honestly big on communication and understanding. So I'd rather be with a over communicator, and I would use his thing too. But honestly, I don't usually get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm into somebody, I'm into somebody, and if they tell me everything, fuck it. Like I'm gonna ride with it. Like why not? Like what? I don't because like I don't like people who don't. Also, like with the nonchalant thing, it's the same answer everybody else. Nobody likes that. It's kind of very regular. But no, I think it's attractive when a woman tells me everything she got going on. It don't bother me. It is cute. Like what? Like girl, you care? Like she cares. Oh God. Oh God.
My coworker's a male, and then you're like, wait, what? And then you're like, wait, oh, yeah, no, that's what you just.
No, but then with that example, the girl would.
I had a conversation with somebody, like, you know, somebody in my past, like we were talking, and I just a thing of like, if somebody is hitting on you, right? And no, like it's like the girl, right? I was like, if somebody was hitting on you, right? And it's something that you don't think it's like, you know, significant, or like I don't need to know every single guy that hits you up. Like if it's something that you think like you know you can handle, it's like, you know, discard it, whatever, like maybe a DM, whatever, that's fine. Like, you know, handle it, keep it to yourself. But if it gets to something where it's like, okay, like this is getting persistent, like, you know, you're feeling some type of way, then we can talk about it.